Hi, today's video is about Wikipedia, articles that they have, and revision wars that happen on any topical subject that involves nationalism or very public embarrassment like we're dealing with currently that this is being used as a distraction from. I made from a period of 1:29 GMT to 2:33 GMT on March 2nd, 2026, I made 121 archives of the Wikipedia article about the 2026 Israeli United States strikes on Iran. Part of it was because of humorous comments that I wanted to maintain because people posted things like, every time I come here, somebody breaks this, and every time I come here, it's horseshit. But other than the frustrated Wikipedians, here we go. This is archived today. Yes, I know everybody has a problem with it, and they obviously should because the owner of the website or the person in charge of it did something really terrible. However, we do have the ability to use it in a way that archive.org won't let us, and it has a habit of not erasing things, at least when it's not altering them and proving that the person running the website's a jerk. But anyway, there is all 121 URLs as of now of en.wikipedia.org/w for wiki /index php $title equals, and then it's a string of characters, and then the old ID number comes after it. For instance, this one starts with 1340, and this one is, they're all like 1340s. Okay, fine. Now the point is, that's all of the data there. And this is what it looks like currently. And this, a request that the article be changed to 2026 Iran conflict is under discussion. Please do not move this article until the discussion is closed. If you're not aware of it, one of the tactics used by propagandists and people trying to erase history as it happens on Wikipedia is something called the move or retitling request. What it does is it destroys every bit of history you find when you hit view history. Now, eventually, yes, after all of the warring and arguing and propagandizing are done and people like me have archived it so that it can't really be erased, then you can change the title and suddenly that view history thing will be nice and blank for everybody who wanted their version of reality to be the only version you find on Wikipedia. I guarantee you these arguments and such are happening on other pages. I haven't even done any of the archiving of all the previous versions of the talk page, otherwise known as the if the UN and Parliament had a demon baby. Basically, every bit of this is almost the same size as the article itself. The article is approaching 200 kbytes, which is rather unusual. I mean, really, when you look at it, the bar on the right there, you see how small it is over here? And I scroll down, it goes on and on and on. Yeah, there are people in here wholesale erasing things, putting in fake stories, putting humorous articles, who knows what else. Anyway, how did I do this? Well, the only stable part of this, until they, of course, erase everything I just archived, is going to be the history page. And when you go to the history page, it offers an option to show you 500 at a time revisions. So I selected that. I then hit oldest, and this is the original archive copy of the original page. It was only 344 bytes, and that was on February 28th at apparently 6:24 a.m. GMT. Now, aside from being annoyed not knowing it's really GMT or not, I'm pretty sure it is. After that, I go forward by hitting 500 newer over and over again. And there's a lot of them. And what I do is I look for a big redaction, like this one, trimming background. This is seen a lot in here. And yeah, it was 13 kbytes and someone reduced it down to about a little under 12. So that one right there, that's the 7 a.m. Version here, GMT, is the one I'll archive. Whether it has factual data or not, this is my best bet at rapidly making erasure and permanent redaction impossible. The entire goal of people going in Wikipedia is to get the article right, But the entire purpose of people edit warring and demanding that the article title be changed, otherwise known as a move request, is to erase the ability to hit view history and find out what the hell happened and how we got here. Okay. Now over here, you'll see that I'm going to be starting on the talk page, because the talk page is going to have a whole bunch of shit in it, and I'm going to archive every bit of it, because it'll have people in there doing everything from admitting they're here on behalf of some special interest group and erasing things they don't like, all the way to people just showing up, just causing chaos or talking shit or threatening people. And making it to where these things cannot be erased is the whole point of using an archive. Archive.today is the only one I know of, even though I hate the fact that the person running it did something terrible over the last few months. It's the only archiver I know of where getting rid of these backup copies is virtually impossible, as it should be. And with that, I hit the magic button to archive the current page as just a page. But in order to find these revisions, you have to use, again, en wikipedia or w index php blah blah blah, and it says the name of the article, and then it has to be ampersand old ID, and then it'll get the old ID versions. All of them are 100. There's 121 of them or more. Some of the pages absolutely screwed up. They were like a crash or an error or something. People recklessly editing. And yes, in these pages you'll find people saying and doing all sorts of things that you would be shocked at. And that's the way it's been ever since Wikipedia started. It's even worse in the past. And that view history button means nothing if someone succeeds in changing the article title or moving the article. A page move destroys the archive. And they almost never bother going through and transferring the view history, because a lot of them have an axe to grind against one person or another and would say, nah, let it die. Which means we lose all the information I just archived by making sure it can't be erased, by making sure that Archive Today has a backup copy of every single stupid revision for the last, 3 days. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. You'll need it. Link below in the description, and maybe the other one going to the talk page, which will be equally hilarious or terrifying, depending on your opinion. Bye.